Hey guys, and good morning to you. Sorry for the crazy hair, sorry for the crazy outfit. I just woke up. It was a crazy night yesterday. If you guys didn't see all the crazy reveals, which we're going to be doing another discussion piece today regarding one of those reveals. We're going to be talking about the community response to the version Z update, courtesy of Luca Dokkan and Air Dokkan. Make sure to check out their Twitters if you guys haven't already. These guys always kill it for the community consistently, constantly. They're always on the ball. They're always giving us great updates, and they made this beautiful chart for us, basically with all the best comments from different individuals regarding the updates. We're going to go over each one, and I'm also going to chime in and talk about things I would also like. So he also left a great comment here, so we're going to basically just be going over all that. And to you, my viewers, definitely let me know in the comments or on their posts as well. I'll leave a link to their post. You could also add more ideas, because again, this is a fun project, trying to get like the community together as always. So make sure to check out all that stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into the first one, which is right here. So this is the community ideas of version Z update. The first one that they put was a UI improvement. The UI improvement definitely should be added to the game. We have been on the same for a while now. I'm definitely okay with them changing it around, making it something more like a 2021 mobile game. Obviously, the engine that Dokkan uses is an older engine, so they're not going to be able to do too much, but they could definitely change some of the aesthetics at least. So I would definitely enjoy that as well. Major usage for friend points. I like that a lot. Something in Grand Cross, actually, funny enough, that what Grand Cross does is you're able to use friend points to purchase different items in the shop. So it would be pretty interesting to see that in Dokkan. Maybe we could purchase some type of hidden potential maybe once in a while. Not saying a lot, but sometimes Zenny, like there's certain things. And like Grand Cross, you're able to buy like PvP tickets, among other things. So I would definitely like to see them implement some type of system where we could actually purchase things with our friend points, or even maybe just outright purchasing the SR units. I know that cash takes away value from the banner, but let's be honest, whenever they decide to drop a new friend LR, it's kind of nice to just buy all the copies instead of staying there for 100 hours. Just make it very expensive. I think that would be pretty cool. Kind of like it adds more to friend points, so I'm definitely cool with that. I think that's a huge thing that they should work on personally, because again, friend points are literally just there for, you know, just for Zenny right now, and it would be pretty cool to implement something else. The third one here is add special characters like Arale to the general pool. Yes, 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 completely agree with that. They should not be so behind things anymore. I mean, especially now with the updates, man, they're Dokkan's in a different mind space right now. They're just dropping things left and right. They should probably even drop the 50% supports, or drop all the 50% supports every so often as like a rotation, because they have not come back ever since like their initial awakenings. I totally get the fact that they're trying to make those units exclusive, but come on, man. Like, you should bring units back. If you're bringing Dokkan Fest and LRs back, you might as well be bringing back the 50% supports as well. Bring them as like a rotation banner, maybe every other celebration. Stuff like that is what I would like to see with the 50%. And obviously, EZA them at this point. If they EZA them, that would be fantastic, and just have them come around. I don't know if they'll ever add those to the general pool, because that's like a blue coin thing, but just maybe put them on the blue coin banners. I think that would be fine. If they want to throw the 50% supports on any blue coin banner, like double raids or those category summon banners, I think that would be pretty interesting. I don't think anybody would complain, because again, a lot of people don't have them, and that would kind of entice you more to summon on double raids banners or stuff like that, just to want to get the 50% supports. So I would definitely say yes, especially like the Goku and Raleigh. You know, we have funny enough, you know, police outfit Krillin. Not many people have him. So I don't know. Maybe they could do something fun with that in the future. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Adding some special characters to the general pool would be nice. New team slots. I would like that as well. I think one of the biggest complaints that I always had about Dokkan was only having 6. I think it's like 6 or 7. I always forget. But I would like to have more team slots. It would just kind of help with grinding, because again, especially when you're link leveling, I'm literally link leveling all the time, you know, especially on streams and stuff. I honestly hate having to switch out a team to add in a new team, which as a content creator, that would help me a lot, because realistically, I have to change out my teams quite a bit, because every time there's a new EZA, anytime there's a new unit, I'm link level grinding that unit specifically, so I kind of have to forget about the other one. So it'd be kind of nice to have more team slots be able to throw them in there. And maybe the same thing for you guys. Maybe like just you who are players go through the same thing with that. So I would definitely enjoy that as well. These are great updates, by the way. Absolutely great updates. Right here we have the new Shenron Desires. So basically new Shenron Wishes. Super down for that. They could do Hidden Potential more. They could do a whole bunch of different things with it. And they should also do they should do more. They should do more. Maybe make Shenron like a more of a weekly thing. At this point in the game, especially with like how little balance they're doing with the units now, which is fantastic, they should really start implementing more free things for the players. If they're going to go this route of just going crazy, I would definitely like them to go ahead and actually just really start ramping things up personally for players. So new Shenron Wishes would be absolutely phenomenal. They should definitely do that. Great idea. I would have to kind of sit down and think of more wishes and actually kind of look at them, because bro, I have not touched those wishes in like a year, besides when we get the Purunga wishes. Obviously those are fantastic because you get Kai's. There's tons of training items, tons of awakening medals, hidden potential orbs. They give you a whole spiel of things with the Purunga stuff. I gotta look at the trailer. I know it's like what, 10 dragon stones, like team slots, I believe. They give you some stuff here and there, but it's not as good as the Purunga stuff, and they should probably ump it up anyways. At this point, maybe give you like 50 stones or something like that. Because again, we're 6 years into a game. Start breaking stuff, all right? Start breaking start going wild already. This next one, huge. Skip summon animation. Now, I understand why they haven't added it. Let's be honest. They probably haven't added it yet because Dokkan, unfortunately, the main content in this game is actually summoning. Funny enough, so I could see why they haven't added us a skip animation. It's kind of like Fate Grand Order, where the producer basically said he was not going to add a skip for Noble Phantasms because that is basically like the whole game is just watching your Noble Phantasms. So he didn't want to add a skip because he's like, what's the point of that? Why are you playing the game? So I could kind of see Dokkan making the same argument, because again, Dokkan is really like, at the end of the day, we're popping bubbles. I mean, it's very complex and team building and stuff like that, but really, the summon animations is what we really sit there for hours for. It's what you watch Truth for hours for. It's what you watch Goresh. You watch a lot of these guys for their summoning, and them skipping animations. I could definitely see why they haven't done so yet, but I would definitely like that, because you could kind of tell when a multi's dead or not from the get-go, right? From the very get-go, you're like, oh, there it is. I'm done. That's right. So I would definitely say that would be a great a great addition, but I could see why they haven't added it yet. So this list is fantastic. Absolutely love it. We actually even have a second one, right? I believe we have two. Yes, here we go. So this is the Community Ideas Version Z Update Part 2, which is, I think this looks more like UI stuff, so we're going to go ahead and discuss this. Anywho, first off, quest update. I completely agree. We should definitely be getting more quests, more dragon stones, more areas to level up the links, better areas to do rank, because that's like primarily that's where we're always at, right? It's like 23.8 and 27.3. I believe. Sorry if I got either of those incorrect. But you know, they should definitely add more. Finish off the story. I mean, Legends is still going on. Grand Cross is still doing it. All these games still have story mode. Dokkan should definitely keep pushing story mode. I don't know why they haven't personally. I don't think there's no real reason to me not to be pushing story at all. In my personal opinion, they should definitely be pushing story mode as much as they possibly can. And I would definitely like them to go back to the quest. They should do go back to the story mode and then like the normal quest as well. Like I think we're like they should make. I don't know. I think the menu's fine in terms of the aesthetic and stuff like that is fine too. I think they already revamped that. I think that looks okay for the most part. I mean, they could change it up if they want to. So let's move on to the next portion of it, which is the World Tournament revamp. I would 100% say yes, 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 yes. I don't know if that's a version Z update worthy thing, or if they should just change it on a separate update. But if they want to add that in the version Z update, that's completely fine. They should definitely revamp it. The first thing that I would love for them to revamp is take out that first stage. They don't need that first stage in it when you have to chase down all these goons. Personally, I would love it if they just took off the world map, but since it's Dokkan, I understand. Maybe what they should do is just have 3 different levels, or if they do the 4, let's have a system where it's you coming in and then it's a NPC and you have the announcer guy like maybe call out something. Maybe it takes about the same time of you chasing down the dude. Instead of doing that, they could make like a cool little animation where the announcer's calling out, basically say, hey, these guys are about to fight, blah blah blah. If that's too much, obviously add like a skip option for that, which would be nice, or have an option where you could just skip it manually always. And then you could just watch it the first couple times. That would be interesting. And then obviously when you're just grinding it out, you could just turn all that stuff off and just go into battles. I think that would be fantastic because it's very annoying having to chase these dudes down. We've also had plenty of situations where unfortunately you get taken down, right? Because of the timer. So it would be nice if they kind of eliminate that altogether. I do understand the semi-appeal, so it's not just like a boring like chain battle type of deal. But honestly, they gotta change it up, man. World Tournament's horrible. I hate sitting there and grinding it. It's the worst grind ever, period. So yes, so World Tournament revamp. And definitely let me know your thoughts and suggestions on the revamp. Let me move on to the remove diamond background. Yes. Remove that completely. It's ugly. It's gross. I don't know why it's still there. I have zero clue why it's still there. Take it off. I just took it off. Freaking Carrie took it off. They figured it out. Dokkan could figure it out too. Take off the diamond backgrounds. We don't need them. Period. Next, link level up system improvements. Something I've heard, and this is something I've heard from my boy Soap, and it's something I've heard about multiple other people. It's taking out the RNG factor from link leveling and actually adding, every time you go up, you gain experience to your links. Now, I understand the whole concept of RNG being in the gacha game, but for link levels, why don't they just make Atrocity like a very here's the thing though, right? I don't know, I'm gonna pay you guys a pick here. You guys pick which one you guys kind of prefer. Do you guys prefer the RNG way, where you could get all your level 10 links within 10 runs? Or do you prefer this way, where it's like you could get all level 10, so you have to do it 50 runs, or 100 runs, or 150 runs to get all the links level 10, right? Because instead of doing it RNG based, you're going to be doing it experience based. But again, the RNG's factor still sucks, because even with the RNG factor, I've had moments where it's taken me a week to get one level 9 link to level 10, and I still have situations like that all the time. If you do it experience, yes, in hindsight it might look longer, but at least you kind of could track where you're at. So I would like something like that with experience points. Personally, I think that would be pretty nice. Over the RNG factor of it. But if they're going to do the RNG factor, just raise the rates a bit, especially from 8 to 10. Here's the thing, I get it, it's a very broken, it's not very broken, it's kind of broken, but link leveling definitely improved the game a lot. But the thing is, bro, nobody should be sitting there for hours. Nobody should be literally screaming at their phones when it's not going from 9 to 10 or 8 to 9. They should definitely improve that, or at least add a stage where it increases the rates of it happening. Like you could do once a day. They should definitely do something like that. Okay, if they're not going to change the RNG factor of it, that's completely fine. But they should definitely increase it through a different stage. I would 100% say that should be the idea behind it, right? And I would definitely enjoy that 100% if they went ahead and just did that. If they want to leave the RNG, make us a stage that increases the amount of experience that you can get. Not experience, but the RNG factor of you getting the level up. So I would love to like them to do that. We have the automatic hidden potential. I don't know why Dokkan in the last 6 years have not done this. There should be a little button just like in Dragon Ball Legends, and you click and you say, would you like to do all of it? Yes. Yes, sir, because honestly, it's a little annoying when you're at 99% and you can't find the damn last bubble and you're sitting there on stream asking your chat, where is it? I guess that's more of a me problem than a you problem. But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. It gets a little ridiculous sometimes. And I'm like, come on, dude. We should definitely have a little button that just does auto, right? That's 100% the facts. We should definitely get that. No questions asked. I would absolutely love that. And then the last one, friend system fix. So I have a couple ideas that we could do for this one. 100% we do need a friend system fix. There's no way around it. We need that fix easily. One of the hardest things that Dokkan has for the players is the friend system, especially when you're trying to do a collab and you're like, okay, we gotta find Kid Goku's. It takes about 45 minutes of refreshes to finally find one. Here, what I think they should do, and they could actually implement, guess what? They could actually implement the friend system points. Where was that? New team slots, new Shenron, skip animations, major usage for friend points. Yes, they could add that. So let's say you want to use a physical Piccolo for a video, or you just want to use physical Piccolo in general because you haven't used them in forever. Why don't they allow us to use maybe like 1,000 friend points or like 100 friend points to clone our leader? Maybe since they think it's too quote unquote broken, they could either just give us a lead outright whenever we want, like, you know, like how they do it for Super Battle Road, literally just like that. They give you all the options. Maybe when you're doing an event, the first option now is your whatever dupe level, SA10, Piccolo, Goku, Gohan, whatever it is at that top spot, and you could pick that as your lead, or you could go down and pick a better friend if you want to go that route, because then you have like a whale friend that you want to use, a rainbow level 10 linked Piccolo. The game doesn't give you that. It only gives you your 55% level 1 links, right? So I'm cool. I'm just throwing it up there. But if they want to throw some type of paywall behind it, I'm okay with that too, because we don't use friend points for literally anything. So if they want to be like, okay, you use 100 friend points to use to duplicate your lead, I'm okay with that. I don't have an issue. Just in case if they really think having that friend system, having that having that cloned friend system is very broken, they could add a little paywall, not a huge paywall, obviously. I don't think they should go crazy, but if they want to add a little something, they can. They can. I don't think anybody would complain if you spend 100 friend points to duplicate your lead for a stage instead of sitting there for 45 minutes trying to find a leader. But you still have the option of finding a duped out leader and going through that if you want to. But you could also pay to not go through it, or they just outright just give it to you, kind of like how Trident works, how KX works. And they could just do it like that. Personally, I think that's completely fine. So that is basically the pages that, again, the homie Luca and Air made. Definitely check out their Twitters. I will leave a link to their to the post so you guys can comment more suggestions. There's a crap ton of them here. Keep adding on to it. You know, maybe we could do another video like this in the future. If you guys enjoyed it, subscribe, like, do all that greatness. Also, let me see what Zahid said here. Sorry, I literally waited till the last minute. Quest update and link level stuff is 100% not happening. Well, yeah, but it's a lot. The quest system really isn't linked anyway to the version, and it's clear they just don't have any interest in continuing anymore. And link level system, it seems to be exactly what they wanted. We know it is very unlikely to happen. We just selected the options people wanted to post off the previous post. Yeah, it's probably not. It's not very likely, but it would be nice, right? It definitely would be a nice thing, a different change of pace for sure, and all that. So again, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and write out here. This was a nice 18-minute video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as always, and I'll see you guys for the next Dokkan battle video. I have a team building guide coming out later today, and then when Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks drops, I will have a video regarding his stuff. So be on the lookout. See you guys later. Peace out and take care, man.